Hello, I'm Donald Capperella, and I'm the founder of the Nashville Shakespeare Festival. 25 years ago, me and some friends of mine, some basically local actors, decided to do a Shakespeare in the Park in Centennial Park. And we didn't really have any money, but we had our enthusiasm, so we put on a play in the park. And amazingly, a couple thousand people came. We had a budget of maybe $500 for the whole show. And after that first year, we decided, and I decided actually, to continue it another year, and then after that year was a success as well, I decided to seriously raise money for it and turned it into a full-time Shakespeare festival. And that's what it's become 25 years later. It's a free festival in the park, so it allows people to, with very little risk, to show up in the park with their families, bring their kids, even bring their dogs if they want to, and see Shakespeare. Shakespeare has developed a reputation as being sort of highbrow, not for everybody. You know, everybody's had a high school English class that either turned them on to Shakespeare, but just as likely turned them off because Shakespeare's very dense to read. It's my belief that Shakespeare is meant to be performed and heard as a performance. And what happens when you go outdoors in Centennial Park with 1,000 people a night, 15,000 people over a whole run in the summer, is kids come, they love it, and it turns them on to the power of language, the power of theater, and just what a fun thing it is to go do in the summer and see Shakespeare in the park with thousands of other people. Just come with no expectations. It's just a play. He's been around for 500 years because they really still reach people in a modern way. We never do it in tights. We never do it in Elizabethan costumes. We always find some way of making it relevant to a modern audience. And we have 12 to 14 apprentices in the show between the ages of 14 to 21. There's a lot of youth, a lot of young people, a lot of energy, and a lot of fun. Like I said, almost 15,000 people came to see Shakespeare in the Park last summer. That's almost 1,000 people a night. So we're obviously popular, and it's a real low-risk way to experience some tremendous comedy, tremendous tragedy, and just have a really great time with your family. A Midsummer Night's Dream is this summer. We're also doing a production of the complete works of Shakespeare abridged at Opryland. For about 3 years now at the Nashville Public Library downtown, which is a beautiful space, we read a play of Shakespeare out loud one a month. And we read our way all the way through the cycle of 37 plays, and now we're going back through again. And you show up, you don't pay anything. If you're one of the first, I think, 16 or so people, you get to sit in one of the chairs and you get to read as well. And the other 30 or 40 people that show up just listen to it. Again, it's my belief that Shakespeare is not to be read quietly by yourself, although it is good that way. It is meant to be heard first. When the Elizabethans said, let's go to a play, they used to say, let's go hear a play. They didn't say, let's go see a play. The best thing to do is just get on our website and look for our many programs. We have the Winter Shakespeare Festival at Belmont University at Trout Theater. We have the Summer in the Park. And then we do a couple of hundred workshops a year all around the city. And usually there's one additional performance every year, although we never know exactly where that's going to be, or a tour or something like that. But get on the website or call us is probably the best thing to do.